Hi. Okay, so today our lesson is not going to be on cardinal directions totally, but our lesson is going to be on latitude and longitude. I will be also sharing a video with you about latitude and longitude that I found that I really like the way that the man that does the video states things. So I am also going to share that with you in your assignment today. However, so I have two things, right, that two different kinds of maps, so to speak, right? So I'm holding a globe, that's the first thing, and there are lots and lots of important lines on this globe, as there are lots of important lines on this map. So we're going to learn a little bit about what those lines mean on a map in a globe, okay? So when you look at the globe, first of all, you can notice that in the middle of the globe, there is a really dark line, right, that stands out to you, okay? That is the equator, okay? The equator is a line of latitude, and it's actually where the lines of latitude start, okay? The equator is our 0-degree mark, okay? So if we travel from the equator, this is going to be our 0, right? But as we go north, and we learned about our cardinal directions, so as we go north, our lines of latitude are separated in 10 degrees. So this very first line that I'm touching is our 10 degrees north. Then it goes to 20 degrees north and 30 degrees north, okay? All until we get to the very North Pole, right? If we start at our equator, which is our 0, right? And we go to the first line south, that is 10 degrees south. Then our 20 degrees south. Then our 30 degrees south, okay? So as you go north of the equator or up the globe, your lines of latitude are going to travel from 0 higher and higher until you get to that North Pole. Okay, if we start at our equator, which is our 0 degrees latitude, we are going to go down, right, south, and we are going to 10 degrees south, 20 degrees south latitude, okay? So even though our lines travel around the globe east and west, your starting point for latitude is the equator, okay? And the distance that you're traveling from the equator gives that line of latitude a direction. So because you're starting at 0 degrees latitude, which is horizontal, right? Just like the horizon, okay? You're going to go north of the equator. So that's why your first line would be 10 degrees north, okay? Okay. They do use the label degrees, and the degrees symbol is, again, just like that little circle that kind of goes above the number, just like you would see in a temperature. However, it's not saying that it's hot, okay? But that is the label that you would use to show degrees for latitude, okay? Okay, if we are talking about a globe, that's how you would look at your lines of latitude. Now, the same is true, however, if you're looking at the map, okay? So we also have a map of the world. The map of the world, here is your equator, okay? So you have your lines of latitude also on the map, okay? The same thing is going to hold true. Your equator is your 0 degrees, okay? Okay. If you look, and I'm going to try to bring my computer a little closer and kind of go to the edge of the map, If you look at the edge of the map, we have our 0 degrees. Then it says 15 degrees north, 30 degrees north, 45 degrees north, 60 degrees north, 75 degrees. Oops, sorry, you can't see up there. So we have our 45 degrees north, 60 degrees north, 75 degrees north. Okay, so it's going to keep going up just like it did on the globe. Okay, south of the equator is going to be the same. Okay, we're going to start at our 0 degrees, which is also known as the equator. When we go south of the equator, we have 15 degrees. You can see the little degree symbol there, right? South, 30 degrees south, 45 degrees south, 60 degrees south, and then 75 degrees south is way down here, but you can see the degrees symbol. Also, to bring to your attention on the map, we also have our compass that we talked about. Okay, the compass can also be found on the globe. There's lots of symbols on the globe for you to look at, but the same thing is true.